All right, man. It's Friday night. It's the after show. Free for Rock Podcast. And fuck, I want that shirt. I want that Aaron Camaro shirt, man. Aaron, I'll pay for it. I'll pay for shipping and handling. Send me that fucking shirt. And I want a Decibel Geek shirt too, man. And Chris and Zach, make a shirt. I want a shirt of you too. But I just gotta say something. I was listening to they have a 3 episode thing of Decibel Geek, just one, two, three that came out. Fucking Travi, you were mentioned on one of the episodes, man. They
Yes,
said you could have your own podcast, and they give us a little shout out. You've been on the BS sessions. You've been on Freeform. Says he works with them a lot, and I go, thank you. Thanks
yeah.
for the plug, Chris.
I
And
was very pleased to hear that news.
yeah, you
The
don't listen.
rise of Travi Patty is upon us,
I know.
folks.
And what did I tell you when you told me that today? When you said the right, you texted me the rise. When I told
Yes,
you that,
Travi Patty's
I
upon
said, "Don't get a big head."
No, I don't have a big head. It's by the grace of God that I have this blessing.
There you go. I like to hear that, buddy. I love you, Travi. I
I
love
love you.
Mooger. I love you. Now you're slim.
I love everybody.
God, you know what? I'm like fucking Burgundy here, man. You give me a teleprompter, I'm gonna say what it says. So what's up, Slim? I'm Ron Burgundy today. Rum, except I'm drinking whiskey. Whiskey, whiskey, whiskey. Yeah, whiskey.
Afternoon delight.
No, fuck the.
Oh, not much. Just reeling from our episode we did tonight. A lot of this episode tonight was more like the BS sessions, in my opinion, because there's total BS on some of the things we talked about. But we're not going to mention any things. But I'm doing good, man. It's
Bob ain't
hockey
gonna like
season.
you.
I could give a shit. We get back
We almost talk about Kiss, but we don't.
we go back and forth all the time. Bob just whatever. I mean, that's just Bob. But I'm doing good, man. It's hockey season, dude. Hockey playoff season, man.
Yeah, you and
Of course
your
I'm doing.
hockey. I'm watching hockey. The Kings are down like 2-1.
2-1.
Would you guys like to see the vinyl I picked up at Rock and Pod? I
Sure.
know Booger already saw it, but I'd like to
Oh
show you.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Oh my
picked up
God.
quite
This
I
is
I'll
picked
so
be
up
right
quite
good.
a
back.
few.
I gotta move up for my roommate. Go ahead. You guys talk.
I
Go,
picked up quite a few last time I was there too.
go
That's
ahead.
some
Yeah.
good stuff.
Go on, buddy.
I got Gary Moore Corridors of Power. What a
Nice.
great, my favorite Gary Moore album. Just guitar work magic.
Nice.
I'm probably the only one who loves this band on this show. Jethro Tull live bursting out. Love it.
Legendary. Don't worry about it.
Merciful Fate EP. Thanks to Metal Mike for buying this for me. Rules
That
hard. Wait, are you a Merciful Fate fan, Jerry?
Oh hell yeah, dude! Love
Oh,
Merciful Fate.
I have faith in humanity.
I was the first
All
one
right.
that commented on that when he posted that picture. I'm like, hell yeah, or something like that.
yeah.
UFO, force it. Awesome. Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force. Very important
Nice.
album when I got
Ah,
into heavy metal.
Travis, I grew up with that record, man. I grew up with it brand new.
Yngwie Malmsteen, baby. Uh, then I got Marching Out, of course. My favorite Yngwie Malmsteen album.
Ah,
And ba 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 ba. Kind of semi cock rock for Yngwie Malmsteen.
ah,
Album
so
rules.
good.
That's the only album I like by him.
It's a great Alcatraz is good too, dude.
Oh, I like Alcatraz. Yeah, I like
And
Steelers.
also, Mark, I got this UFO Force It,
Nice.
and I got your favorite Merciful Fate. I got Jethro Tull bursting out. Got Gary Moore Corridors of Power.
That's a good one.
And I've been watching this lately on TV. Well, I have it on my DVD player. The Nanny. I have the complete series of The Nanny.
Ew.
Nice.
I love it, dude.
Her
I think
voice
she's,
just gets on my
I think she's
nerves.
hilarious.
Hey, you know the guy who plays the guy in there?
Yeah.
You know he was a Shane on Days of Our Lives.
Yes.
And after the nanny, he went back to Days of Our Lives.
I think that show's great.
Yeah, enjoy.
So anyway, we just wrapped up a U2 thing.
Yeah.
I've got these 4 single 7-inch, 45 RPMs,
7 inch
one live,
Legos.
one live studio, one side live. The needle has never hit this vinyl until just tonight. And they are so good. And Joshua Tree is such a good record, and it's been praised for as such. So I'm glad.
You know what I forgot to talk about on that episode? The
What?
B-sides of the Joshua Tree, Dancing Barefoot,
It's okay. You don't have to talk about them.
Dancing Barefoot, Silver and Gold. You don't like Silver and Gold?
Ah, here's a classic. I got to show you guys. Speaking of vinyl, Rockin' Pod vinyl at its finest, right here.
What do you got there, buddy?
Keel. Hey,
I
he'll
can't
sell
see
that
it.
to
I
you for
can't see it.
He'll sell that to you. It's autographed for 30 bucks, Mooger.
Were you at Keelfest? Were you?
Yeah, that we
That
bought
was
that
last
at
year at
Rockin'
Rockin'.
Pod.
No, they sold this at the pod last year. Last time, not this
2023.
summer.
Gotcha.
2023 Rockin' Pod.
And Rick
Right.
Fox, if by any chance you listen, you're the only guy that didn't sign this, so you need to sign it.
Rick Fox will sign it because I asked him if he'd sign my
Yeah.
if I could find it. He said he would sign my Steeler.
Well, I don't see him on here.
I haven't opened this shit yet. I need to open it and listen to it because I like this album. Cool
$100
damn, man.
bucks. Still in its original paper, original wrapper, $100, man.
You bought it for 50.
Oh, don't tell that.
Oh,
I
I'm
spent 50
sorry. I
bucks on
fucked
that.
up.
I don't know. I haven't listened to it. It might be good. I don't know. But I
You
doubt
said you
it.
listened to it.
No, I didn't listen to it.
Well, then how do you
I
know
never
it
said listen to
sucks?
it. Because I'm just thinking I'm going by the show.
Okay, well, listen to it. It might not suck.
Nah, I have a feeling it's gonna suck.
Was Rick Fox even on? He's not in Keel.
Yeah, he is. He's right there.
Oh, he is in Keel? I didn't
Yeah.
know he's in Keel. I thought he was only in Steeler. But man, what do you guys haven't heard the new Sammy Hagar song? Encore.
I just didn't have time to get to it today because I was listening to the magnificent new Ghost release.
Yes. Yes.
What?
Yes.
I'm the only. I swear to God, I could be the first one to order something like a pre-order and be the last one to fucking get it. I'm like the only person that hasn't got it yet.
Have you
know it.
listened to it at all, Jerry? The whole
Yes.
record?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Love it.
So
It's
the
poppy,
first
it's
record
poppy.
definitely takes some steel away from some very popular rock pop band, but the rest of the record is so good, so good. And the whole record is good. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm a Ghost fan. You're a Ghost fan. Jerry, Mark is not a Ghost fan. I don't know,
Who?
Travi. What do you think about Ghost?
I love Ghosts.
Who? I don't
Ghost-
know what the guys you're
Ghost
talking
is
about.
Dude, Ghost is fantastic.
They are?
Yes.
I like
will-
that. I like that song Rats.
Oh man, I've sucked the cock of Ghosts. I think they're awesome.
Oh God. You know, I don't know if I want to get an Airbnb with you now. You might try to suck my cock.
Be careful.
Ooh.
What?
And what you do in the dark in your own bedroom is your own business, man.
Yeah, Jerry, remember Nashville?
No, I was in there with my wife. Thank you.
We had COVID. We were fucked up. We left Kale Fest. We go, fuck this shit. We don't have time for that.
Not to
Nobody has
mention it was-
time for that shit.
Not to mention it was like 30 degrees.
Oh, dude, it was so
But-
cold out there.
Oh, it was very cold that last
was
time
very
that you
cold.
guys were there.
I'm
Yeah.
so happy to be on with you guys tonight. For real, for real.
Yeah,
I
man.
always love having you on, dude. You know that.
I was gonna. I thought we were full on the show, and I said, "Fuck, I love Travis. He needs to be on the episode." So I said, "Fuck it, Travis, come on."
I wasn't too harsh on Joshua Tree, was I?
Nah, you're cool.
You were on the lines of I
No,
was.
because even Jerry, who hated some of the songs, he's not a dick about it. He's just like he's just there's a way to say you don't like a song, right? There's a way just to say, well,
Absolutely.
it doesn't do anything for me. It's a flyover song. They
Yeah.
didn't quite land
So
for me.
I do want to go back to when I was mentioned on Decibel Geek. You know, when I hear my name being mentioned, because you know, on the latest Rock and Metal Combat podcast episode, I was one of the fans of the week, and it wowed me. You know, because every time I hear my name being mentioned on a podcast or something, it always like makes me feel special. Like I'm like, you know, I'm accepted by these people, and it makes me feel like I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I don't let it get to my head.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Who brings you on the episodes, man? You're on Freeform. You're on BS. You're on everything we do, man.
Yeah.
So, I can't wait because I did reach out to Ralph and I said we need to redo that OU 812 episode with Bushy.
And what did he say?
He said it will happen. So I need to get on that shit. We need to
A
that
massive,
that was a magic lost episode for the Rock and Metal Combat
I
podcast.
still got to post my pictures of the Rockin' Pod to the Facebook. I've been so busy since I've gotten back to Florida, but I want to give a special shout out to Mooger and to Ian Wadley and to Metal Mike and Bushy for making me feel so welcomed. And I also want to thank Kristen Zek and Aaron Camaro for throwing an awesome party for making Rockin' Pod for just making me feel welcomed. It was such a
And
great
don't forget
time.
about Steven
Oh,
from the
Stephen
UK.
Holden, my British mate. I love that guy.
Yeah.
I love that dude. I got drunk with that. I got drunk
Hey,
with him.
Mooger, did you pimp the freeform to him because he likes two podcasts? I get him in a free.
Did I what?
Did you tell him about our podcast, Steven?
Absolutely. Everyone knew about us. Everybody.
They did?
Oh,
Everybody
hang
I
on a
talked
second.
to, I told them, hey,
There we
we're
go.
Freeform Rock. We're Freeform Rock. Check out the Freeform Rock podcast. Freeform Rock podcast. I couldn't get out of my mouth enough. We just need business cards next time.
Well, Jerry had them, but it had idiot on there.
Yeah, I got Charles on them.
I need to destroy those with fire.
We're talking about these are classics. It might be worth something someday.
Jerry, what I did hand out to somebody very important was your ticket that you sent to me.
Cool.
I handed that out and I said, this is the one and only I got. And they said, I'm going to reproduce it and you're going to get noticed. So
Really? Cool.
Really?
Awesome.
I
Metal
did
Mike,
get that ticket. What did I do with it? I think it's in my car still.
Metal Mike is the man. He showed me him and
Oh,
Bush
he's
showed
so
me
cool.
around, and Mike took me to the city of Nashville, to downtown Nashville.
Nice.
Just walking around, just going to all these places. And Metal Mike was so amazing, and I want to thank him from the bottom of my heart for making me feel welcomed and for showing me the ropes of things.
Metal Mike made me feel welcome the last time.
Hey,
And-
you know
here's the funny story. Fucking Bushy, man. We spent time at Mike and Bushy's Airbnb, and we were starting to take Jaeger shots. And when he gave me a shot of Jaeger, I immediately downed it. And she's like, "Dude, you got to say cheers before you do that. So now you got to take another shot." I'm like, "What?" So there you go.
Oh fuck! Who's that dude in the middle? He's an awful guy.
Floating hands.
Give a shout out to Wayne Noon, Seven Angel. He made that artwork, by the way. So,
So
Jerry.
whatever happened to that? Whatever happened?
Send me a graphic. All I need is a graphic, and I can send it to Vistaprint, and I can make a bunch of cards.
So whatever happened
well,
to that guy anyway?
I mean, I still got all these. I mean, it's got from the last time. I still got a bunch of cards. I made way too many of them.
But it
it's got
still goes to our site. It still goes to BS.
Yeah, it's got the thingies on the back.
He isn't mentioned in there no more.
What?
He's been taken out of BS. It just goes to our YouTube site.
No, this is freeform though. It doesn't have a picture of him right.
No, it has BS on the back. You got two things on there.
Well, whatever happened?
Yeah,
to
you
that?
got two.
Whatever happened to that dude anyway?
What dude?
Some guy that used to be on your podcast.
Don't worry
He's
about
gone
him.
black. He's gone dark.
That's good.
No, he hasn't, because I just saw him on Instagram pinning on one of our good friends here, and it was not nice. And I was just like, "What's wrong with you?" So
He followed my Instagram account.
You should block him.
Oh, I already did.
I'm barely even on social media, to be honest, and that sucks for me being part of a podcast. I should
I gotta
be out
say,
there
I
promoting.
love that Easter video where Sadie's on her hind legs getting that little tree.
She's
is
like,
so cute. I love your dog so much. She is.
oh yeah, yeah. So we do things like that, but I certainly don't tough. I don't get in arguments. Not often. Sometimes I do. But there was
Hey,
this. I went on Instagram and Mark, he was like, he hammered you, and I was like, what? That's not right. And it was like an old post, and it wasn't even the full post. You couldn't even see all of it, and it was just like, why are you doing that? I just responded. It's like,
hey,
grow up. This
he
isn't
hurt.
a playground.
It was me who hammered him.
Oh, it was you. It was from Charles. Yeah.
Oh, Charles hammered him, not
Yeah.
me.
No, no, Charles hammered you.
Oh yeah, I understand that. When was
He
this?
called, I
Charles,
mean, it's just this, it's stupid and childish, the corn dog king and shit. Like, just ridiculous.
Well, first off, I'm just like, is this fucking grade school?
Exactly.
We're
I
all
mean,
in
it's
our
just so
50s.
fucking
Well,
immature.
Travi's in his 30s. We're in our 50s. And it's like,
I think
come on,
Charles has a
man.
crush on you, Mark.
I think he does too. I really do. That's a good point,
He-
Travis.
Mark,
Well, I am pretty
Him and
sexy.
Ralph both. Because
he's,
why
he's
after
kinda,
all,
he's kind of gay for Mark, you know.
and Ralph too, it's
Oh
like,
my
why?
God.
It's been a long time. Get over it, dude.
Hey, me
With
and
Mark
Ralph
and
are
Ralph.
friends.
That's what I mean. I'm talking about Charles. I mean,
Oh,
get
you're
First
talking
over
about
off,
Travis
him.
and Ralph, yeah.
we've all had tiffs within a week and got over it within a week.
Exactly.
Why did we just be done with it?
Hey,
And-
you guys
and
never
we're-
got the ire of Charles in your fucking Facebook Messenger.
no, but I
At
love
one point,
Oasis.
at one point, I was about to start a podcast with him and Joseph.
Oh,
I really
Well,
wanted to.
I could
I
have
was
told you that
very-
was good.
I
I could have
was
told you that
excited.
was going to go nowhere, but that's
Huh?
all right. I could have told you with Charles in the lead, it probably would have went nowhere.
I knew it
But-
was, but I wanted to be happy for Charles and back him up. But when we had that group chat, and at the beginning of 2024, he started talking shit about people in the RMCP group. And I'm like, Charles, what are you doing? And Charles is like, I want to be the RMCP villain and such like that. Started talking shit about the Freeform Rock podcast and about certain people on the page. And it got to a point, as soon as he started talking shit about Jimmy James Schwartz, I'm like, that's
Who the
it.
fuck could make fun of that
What?
guy? He's the nicest guy in the fucking
the
world.
He
nicest
was like,
guy
he was
ever.
just he was trying to egg people on, and Jimmy left for a short time, but then he came back.
Yeah.
He wasn't gone for too long. Jimmy came back, and I love Jimmy James Schwartz. And Charles, fuck you for being a bitch on that page. Yes, I said it, bitch. I know you don't like that word. You're a bitch.
Hey, I just want to say one thing to him. Thank you for your service, but other than that, you're a fucking bitch.
You know what? and
That's
the
all.
thing is, he ruined what could have been a great podcast.
look. This is a platform that could be all love because everything's
Oh, you know,
love.
I'm just saying. I hope he.
I'm just-
he has a
I
good-
know,
I hope the
get it.
guy
Now,
has
this
a
is the
good
reason
life.
This is the reason why I don't want to associate with Charles no more. He completely destroyed anything that would have made this podcast a whole lot of fun. I was excited about it. Joseph was excited about it. But Charles just had to egg on so many people that it ruined it, and I had to jump ship, man.
You know
Travis,
why?
Travis,
you know why,
Travis,
Travis?
you make the best point, man. You're like, look, this could have been something about love and about respect, and you just didn't make it happen. So you just removed yourself from that. Thank you.
I just want to say that, Joseph and I are still best friends. I'm so
Perfect.
happy that I have
Perfect.
him in my life. He always has my back in every situation. He's such a great dude, and I can always count on Joseph Staub. He's been nothing but an amazing friend to me, and I love
You
him
see
dearly.
these three guys right here on your screen? We'll always have your back as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The only thing I got.
Except when you text me at 1:30 in the morning. But other than that, we're cool.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Travis
why I
knows
turn
not
my
to do that to me
notifications
after-
off.
I don't
Travis-
give a shit. It's actually cool to hear looking at it in the morning saying that Travis. is texting me.
Yeah.
That's
You can
cool.
text me. I have it on silent, but I always get on Travis. Why do you text me after 9 o'clock Pacific?
Well, he works night. She works night shift, so he's probably,
Well, I
the
forgot. Why did I
afternoon for them.
text you?
I don't know, dude. I get on you because I get grumpy when I look in the morning. I hear the.
Well, I should have a disclaimer that says Do not read until the morning.
But I hear the the buzzing.
Dude, I got my phone on airplane mode when I go to sleep.
It's like I'm like this. My eyes are almost closed.
I'm just gonna say, Charles Trader, thank you for your service. Thank you for your being on BS. Thank you for being on Freeform Rock Podcast. But I hope you have a great life, and I hope everything goes well for you. I just don't want to be your friend anymore. I do.
Yeah, I mean, I don't wish the guy.
And he
well,
apparently
no.
doesn't want to be yours. So
Oh,
As a matter-
dude,
as a matter of fact-
if I told Charles to come on this show again, he would in a second.
And
So
by the way,
he was trying to.
By the way, this will be the final time I mention Charles at all. I've gotten what I needed to say off my chest. That's it. I don't have anything else to say about Charles. I'm going to leave it at that and close that chapter for good.
Hey,
me and him actually agreed on 90% of the music topics we talked about. So that was one cool thing about working with Charles. So
yeah, he wasn't a bad dude. I think he was just an alcoholic.
could be,
It's
Yeah.
all love, man. It's all
It's
love.
all love, man. I will never talk trash against him, but
one thing I learned about people that
somebody-
drink,
This
though,
this time on earth we have that we waste, like fucking being bitter towards people because they're bullshitters or whatever. This amount of time we spend on that bullshit, we could just be loving the person, or we could just be loving other people, and we could just be forgetting the people who we don't have a fucking care for.
yeah.
I'm
I
telling you,
hope-
man,
I hope
one
that-
day your life is gonna end, and you will. I'm sorry, all you fucking atheists. You do not just shut down. You do not just unplug. Your soul is gonna go somewhere, and fucking make it love.
We're getting
Don't make it hate.
Existential
Don't make it
here.
hate. Make it love.
I'm just saying.
I'm not atheist. I'm agnostic.
I wish the best for Charles.
Well, agnostic,
I
that's
hope
fine,
he
that's fine.
succeeds in whatever he does. But I am told that I don't need to be around somebody who constantly gives me shit. And
Yeah, I mean,
Well, why are you around me now? Why are you around me, Mark?
you
And I
don't
want
give
to
me
point out,
shit.
I want to point out one more other thing. If Charles posts anything about me, please don't send it to me. I don't want to deal with that anymore.
I kind of like to see that shit. If somebody
I
sends
have
it
a
to
lot
me,
of
it's funny.
stuff going on in my life right now, and I don't need any extra drama.
You know what, Travis? When I asked Jerry about him, has he said anything lately? And I like to see it because it's funny to me. I just laugh.
I don't know.
at it.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. Right now, I'm vulnerable because I got a lot of stuff going on, personal with family that I'm taking care of people right now that really need my help, and the last thing I need is someone talking badly about me, and I don't want to see that stuff.
You know what? You know what you need to do, Travis? You just need to blow it off and just laugh at it.
All right.
You just need to say, "Oh,
Travis,
whatever."
if anyone's getting shitty with you, they got to go through me. I'm
They
your
got to
big
go through.
fucking
They
brother.
got to go.
Buddy,
through.
that was one
I'm
of
your
my
big
that-
fucking brother, and I will fucking fuck them
buddy.
up.
That was one of my favorite pictures of us. Bear hug.
Yes,
I know.
because I love you. And
I
if
love you too.
if anyone's fucking with you in a bad way, send them to me.
Hey, Aaron Camaro had the best damn music shuffle next to Dr.
Yes,
Fuck.
he fucking did, didn't he?
Dude, Ralph Vieira and Aaron Camaro have the best music shuffles ever.
Fuck yes, they do.
They do. And makes me want to post my music shuffle of the day onto Facebook.
Hey, why don't you guys talk about Rockin' Pod? Talk about that, man.
Ooh,
Everybody
it's got to take about a nice 2 hours.
just talk about it, man. Everybody has their wrap up
Well,
shows.
okay. So I'm gonna talk about my experience. I came in, everything was cool, everything was laid out. My wife came in like a couple hours later than me because she didn't want to spend all day there. But Travi and Ian and one other guy was there at the table with you guys.
Steven.
There you go.
Look,
And so I was just kind of hanging out with them, and The vendors got very popular. I met Tuck Smith. It was all good, man. It was just so good. I met Erie Vaughn. I hung out twice with Billy Sheehan. What a great time, man. It was just so laid back and so cool. And
So there is possibility of a next one then.
I certainly
it?
hope so. I'd love for another one.
Billy Sheehan's going to be at every one because he's there and he loves Tracy. So
You know who was a
because
you know who
she's such a
you
good
know who was
organizer and a promoter, and she's just so easy to work with. He doesn't have to have any headache. She
I
gets them
think
in, she gets them out.
you know who was a real sweetheart was Christine Perry. I think that's her name.
Yeah.
The girl who would
She
sing
she
"What's
is
Going On,"
she's very very nice, very
Born
friendly.
on Blondes girl.
That's Linda
Uh,
Perry.
Oh,
Christine
Linda
Perry.
Perry.
She made me feel so welcomed, and also Kristen. I can't pronounce her last name.
Shimbeck.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Oh, she's
Just-
an
Oh,
angel.
Kristen Schimbeck.
Just
The
call her the
great
Mighty
C.
K. The Mighty K.
The
She's
Mighty
the
K.
the
Oh,
Mighty
she
K.
is-
she's
she was
an
beyond-
angel.
Oh, we
Not
hung
sweet.
out. We hung out the pre-show, the rock and pod, and the after show. We had
I
such
love
good
her. We
friends.
hung out 2023, right, Jerry? We're sitting there
Just a
talking
sweetheart.
for
yeah,
a long
yeah.
time.
And
Beautiful
Courtney
too.
Cronin was
And
awesome.
Oh,
and
Courtney
Travis.
Cronin. I've
You
hung
you
out
met
with her.
Erie Vaughn. You met Erie Vaughn.
Yes, I did.
I don't
How
like
was
dancing.
I know you don't.
Erie Vaughn
love-
was a cool dude, though, right?
Yes, he was.
All right, guys.
I love
You
Erie
guys
Vaughn.
can keep
I'm a
talking.
big-
I gotta jump out of here, man.
All right.
Bagger.
Bye, Jerry.
Y'all take care. Love you guys. Talk
Love
I
about
love
you,
you,
Jerry.
too.
Hey, Jerry's leaving before the Mooger. That's a first.
Well, last time you had 5
It's a
people in here,
life-changing
and I had
event.
a
But hey,
bowel
Jerry,
situation.
Jerry, it was good
Love
to
you,
stop,
Jerry.
man.
Love you,
Take care.
Jerry.
You rock, Jerry.
You
Thank
Y'all be
you.
good.
changed.
He
You
dressed.
put on 3
He dressed.
shirts.
He
You know, he started out with a fucking what was that
Try to
shirt?
say I'm fat. Is that what you're
No,
saying?
you started out with a what was it? Firehouse shirt. Then you went to Hooters, and now you were still Panther. You changed her.
Did not. What are you talking about?
You
Steel
started out with
Panther.
a fucking Firehouse shirt.
I
You
did.
went to Hooters, and now you're still Panther. When we were
All right,
doing the
guys.
podcast, the audio.
You
Later.
know it's a Spinal Tap. You know I've also been on a massive golden age like Simpsons kick, just watching Simpsons over and over.
I love The Simpsons.
Like
man.
I do too, man. I love that episode that has Spinal Tap in it.
I love the episode with BTO where he's
No.
sitting there.
I
I
going,
love the
Where they
Lava
say-
Blues episode where everyone was getting high, and it was like, Cypress Hill, we're looking in your direction.
I love the episode where he's watching PTO in concert, and PTO goes, "We're gonna play a song from our new album," and so Homer goes, "No, take care of business. Take care of business."
I love the episode where Bart gets a fake driver's license
That's
and they
great.
go to the World's Fair, which ended like 14 years ago.
Right.
And then Homer finds out about it. He's like, "Will you excuse me for a second?" He puts the safety suit on and he starts going, "Rah, rah, 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 rah." And he's like, "I've come up with a logical conclusion for this. First, I will get Bart back to Springfield, and then I will murder him."
I miss it when Homer's choking Bart.
And you know what?
Hey, you little.
You know, a season of The Simpsons that always gets slagged upon and forgotten about is the first fucking season.
Love that
I-
season.
The first season.
Yeah.
The
And,
first
you know,
season?
It sounds different in there. Because Dan Castellaneta has said that he was going for more of a Walter Matthau type of voice, but he felt it was hard to scream like him, so he kind of dumbed down Homer's voice a little bit, and that's the Homer we got right now. But the first season had some very serious messages in that. There's one where Homer-
They did that for the last 32 years or whatever they've been running.
the third episode of the first season, Homer tries to commit suicide because he loses his job at the power plant.
Oh my God.
Dude.
Yeah. So
It's
the very first time I ever saw Simpsons was on something called the Tracy Ullman Show.
Oh yeah.
Which was this? They would run these shorts in between the Tracy Ullman Show on something brand new called Fox,
Yeah.
the TV network. Okay, so this was like 90, 89, 90, and you would see these like really crude Simpsons like
I know.
cartoons. And that was the first time I ever saw The Simpsons. And then later on, after the Tracy Ullman show, after the Married with Children, after everything was starting to take off, they launched The Simpsons on Fox, and it saved Fox.
And they
Hands
canceled the
down.
Tracy Ullman show
Yes.
because of the
Over the
Simpsons.
success of The
You know what?
Simpsons.
Yeah.
And yeah, man. And to me, well, I love season 1, but season 2 is where it really took off.
Yeah.
It changed from
So-
day to night
How do you know this at 32, Travi?
because I was not allowed to watch The Simpsons back then, and it made me want to watch it.
Really?
No, I
Yeah.
grew up in a Christian household. I wasn't allowed to watch that.
Hey,
but
I grew up
it
in a
didn't
Chri-
stop me. It
I
didn't
grew up
stop
I
me
grew
from
up in a
watching.
Christian household. My grandpa never was a pastor. He never. The only thing he didn't like is when I watched like Pulp Fiction because of all the cuss words.
I love The Simpsons, dude. I spent my teenage years, even dude, I had a hard time in high school because I got picked on. But what I did when I got home, instead of like getting depressed about it, I just put on a Simpsons episode and I laughed my ass off.
Dude, I played Shout at the Devil in my grandpa's car, and he didn't say shit about it.
Like I had the box sets of every season's Simpsons
I love
season.
it. I've got so many box sets of The Simpsons. I don't know if I
That
don't
they,
know where
dude,
we end with those.
The
I got
Simpsons
most
are
of 'em.
response. The Simpsons helped me to get through high school, man.
But just think of all
I
the
love it. I love it because some people are like, hey man, it was Kiss, man. Kiss helped me get through it. And some people are like, it's the fucking Simpsons because I could come home and fucking laugh at myself sometimes.
The
And then
Simpsons
you-
were rock and roll cartoons, man. It was rock and roll lifestyle, man. They had the Who, they had Aerosmith in there, they had BTO. They had all these rock bands that came into the Simpsons,
They had
man.
3 Beatles.
They had 3 Beatles. It's like, god dang, man, Matt Groening is a fucking genius. Futurama, man. Futurama rules.
I love Futurama.
Yes. And-
Futurama was so
You know who my favorite character on the
it's
Simpsons?
what am I trying to say? Like people didn't appreciate it. It was unappreciated. But awesome shit.
Ned Flanders is my favorite.
You know what? The thing about Ned Flanders I don't like. I don't like how they make fun of he's a Christian, but the thing is, Ned Flanders doesn't care.
I like that later on he grew a bit of a backbone.
But the thing is, yeah, I like that. But the thing is, Ned Flanders keeps being who he is, and that's amazing.
Hi, diddly ho, neighborino.
He dies, he comes back. He dies, he comes back.
Well, Homer kills his wife with the fucking t-shirt cannon, and he's still there. He's still
You
there.
know,
for-
but-
One of my favorite Treehouse of Horror is Dial Z for zombies. And
God damn it.
Ned's like, hey,
God damn it,
stuck
Travie.
on your brain. And then Homer shoots Ned with a rifle because he thinks he's a zombie. He's like, Dad, that was Ned Flanders you shot. That was Ned? I thought it was a zombie.
I can't believe you remember that.
I love that shit, man. I love The Simpsons. Like from season 1 through 12 is classic golden age of Simpsons.
Yeah. You know, The Simpsons went down when they made the Simpsons movie because all the good writers went to the Simpsons
Yeah,
movies.
kind
And
of.
then that season sucked. But then after the Simpsons movies, I like the Simpsons movie. It's really cool. Spider Pig. You know, that's pretty cool. But
I'll give you my top 3 favorite shows. The Simpsons. Well, that 70s show is number 3. The Simpsons is number 2, and The Big Bang Theory is number 1.
Star Trek, Starsgate SG-1, and Big Bang Theory.
I think The Big Bang Theory is amazing. I love The Big
The
Bang.
Big
I-
Bang Theory is my number one fucking sitcom
Really?
of the 2000s. I think.
Neat.
I agree with that.
And I love the spin-off.
behind
I
that
love-
would be the Queen of Kings, because only
I like
because
the- I
love Kevin
Jana and
Smith.
I are that couple almost exactly.
I like King of Queens.
Me too. I love Kevin Smith.
I love
I love
Simon.
I love like with that Bart Mall cop stuff he did.
You know,
We're free from rock podcast. We're talking about a lot of rock and roll shit. But we're talking about a lot of rock and roll movies, though. This is
and
rock and roll attitude here.
one thing I love
Wake
about
up,
what I love about
sleepyheads.
what I love about the Big Bang Theory, you don't have to start at season 1. You
No,
can go anywhere.
no, the
And
whole
to me, and I love the spin-offs. I love Young Sheldon.
So let's
I even love George and Mandy's First Marriage.
I do too.
I think it's great.
And they have a new one coming to HBO Max called with the Stewart guy.
I can't wait for that. That's gonna be
Brian
awesome.
Poston's gonna be in there, dude. Brian Poston
Anything
is
with
metal
Brian
as fuck.
Anything with Brian Poston is great.
Brian
Do you have
Poston
anything
rules.
to talk about regarding bands at this point?
Well, we're talking about Brian Poston.
I
He's
got a little
metal
excited.
fucking as fuck.
But yeah, I've just been listening to lots of. Since I've been working a lot lately, I just had my iPhone Shuffle on, and I have like 20,000 albums on my iPhone. So it's like my own radio station. But sometimes I'll crank an album if I hear an album like, oh, I got to hear that album, like the first Iron Maiden album, or I'll listen to some Leonard Skinner. I listen, listening to that Physical Graffiti versus the Wall BS sessions. That was great. Made me want to go back and listen to those two again. Yeah.
I was surprised the Wall won.
I'm surprised too. I love Physical Graffiti is my favorite album of all time.
But when you go track by track, it's like we made it 15 for 15. We took some tracks out. So and we
dude, as much as I love In the Flesh, Custard Pie kills it for me, man.
Yeah.
Custard Pie is such a badass tune.
Yeah.
Hey, let
And
the
by the way, Eric Edwin, best rock all over you episode is the Physical Graffiti one. I love that episode.
We need to redo the Physical Graffiti episode. It was me and Lee. I would love to have Jerry on there.
Good God, please enjoy that. Enjoy.
You don't like Physical Graffiti?
I'll do it.
I hate most Led Zeppelin.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Mooger?
I'm sorry. There are great songs off of every record, but if you wouldn't let me do the entire Physical Graffiti, I'd be like, shoot me in the head.
Okay, we'll give you Zeppelin 3 though.
Oh, do you like
3 is fucking amazing.
Okay. Or Zeppelin 4. We haven't done Zeppelin 4 yet.
4 is amazing, 3 is amazing, 2 is okay. 1 is like what? And then
1 is like what? That's a metal album.
What if we do classic?
And then you get onto these House of the Holy and graffiti, Physical Graffiti, bullshit.
But the thing
is bullshit. There's like great songs on them.
What do you mean 1 is bullshit though? I don't get that.
One fucking album I loved, In Through the Outdoor, nobody did.
Yeah,
I love that album.
That's not the best album by Led Zeppelin.
What about
In the Evening is an amazing song.
It is an amazing song.
Well, what do we do like a classic VH album? Do like Van Halen 2 or
did we do that? We haven't done Fair Warning. I've been saving that for James West.
What about Diver Down? I love that album.
Yeah, we could do that, but any Van Halen album, I want the great James West on here.
I love James West, man.
James West needs to be on here. I'm saving albums for him. Any Pantera album, any Van Halen album, any Slayer album you guys want to do.
I'm a little shocked.
James West needs to be on here.
I'm a little shocked.
Seasons in the Abyss is the only Slayer album I will do.
Well, we do Seasons in the Abyss, but we need to have the great James West on here.
Whoa, god damn, what? You don't like Rain Blood or?
I love Rain of Blood. I love Hell Awaits. I love all that.
And Led Zeppelin, man, that just floored me. I'm like, what?
Dude, so you guys have already done Seasons?
No, I haven't. I've only done one Slayer album for James West because he was hurt.
You did South of Heaven.
I don't know what we did. I don't remember.
South of Heaven.
South of Heaven. On an top of heaven.
Wait, do you like well, since you don't like Zeppelin that much, do you like Deep Purple, Mooger?
I do, man. Certain stuff.
Well,
Just
well,
certain
we
stuff. I
need to
mean,
do Made in Japan.
Now, okay, so Mark's favorite
so
band.
you guys are so more deep into this than I am.
Wait, oh no, wait. Well, Mark's favorite band is Rush. Mooger, it's Kiss, right? That's your
Yes.
favorite band.
Yes.
Well, my favorite band is Van Halen with David Lee Roth. That's my
I'm a
favorite band.
nerd. I'm a nerd.
No,
Hey,
you're a Kiss.
you
you're a
know
Kiss
what
fan.
can I tell you
Oh,
something?
but your favorite band is Rush?
Hey,
Nerd.
I am
Nerd.
listen, bitch. Listen, bitch. The thing is, when I call you guys when I call you guys
I love
Kiss
you,
nerds, it's an affectionate term. It isn't a put down.
Oh, okay.
Because I said
Okay.
I am a Rush nerd.
Okay.
If I
okay.
called you a
to me,
Kiss,
So I'm just gonna call you an asshole, and that's an
my
if
favorite-
I
affectionate
called
term.
you a Kiss tard, that is not an affectionate. But
well,
I
my
call you a
favorite
nerd.
band- well-
Nerd is awesome because I love Revenge of the.
Nerd.
Hey, listen.
Oh, Rush
Listen.
fans are bigger nerds ever than Kiss.
No, we aren't.
my favorite band
Rush
is
fans are more respectful
Well,
than Kiss
dude,
Kiss
best band-
cards.
best band to me is the Six Pack Van Halen. Every day.
I love the six pack. The six pack Van Halen rules.
Dave, baby, Dave.
I always put Dr. Fuck always gets on me on this. I like Dave Lee Roth six pack better than the Sammy Hagar albums. You know, yeah, but I'm telling the truth.
We are talking Rush nerds on W.
I love Rush.
FFROT.
I love Rush so
Freeform
much.
Rock Band.
Rush rules.
Rush rules, but the thing is, when I call you guys Kiss
Rush is
nerds,
so good. So good.
what is wrong with calling you guys nerds?
Hey, how about
Because
we call-
Rush is bigger nerds than
Can we
Kiss.
call? Can we
But the
call?
thing
You
is-
have to go to the priest of the C ranks and bullshit. And
But
Would you rather
XYZ.
we call-
and
okay,
but the
fuck
thing
this
is-
bullshit.
The thing is,
Fuck these
call,
bullshit little stories you have. Kiss is talking about fucking girls. You're talking about fucking priests and fucking temples. Fuck you. That's more of a nerd than I am a Kiss nerd.
I call Rush fans Russians.
but the thing is, your buddy Aaron Camaro calls himself a Kiss nerd, and that is an affectionate term. I will never put down people.
No, because he's gonna put some fucking beat the geek shit out there that you will never figure out.
I love 70s Kiss, dude.
Yeah, they get me on that beat. I fucked up on Alone Again. I could have
love,
beat Chris
well,
on that. I could have beat
Here's
Chris.
the 10 bands. The 10 bands I can't live without, man. I can't live without Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, and Blue Oyster Cult, and UFO,
Yeah.
Van Halen,
Yeah. God
and
damn.
Rainbow,
You got it, man. You got
Pink
it.
Floyd, and the Hendrix Experience. Yeah, man.
I go like this. I'll go 5 bands because my things always change. It's got to be Rush, U2, Tesla, Def Leppard,
I love Def-
Van
I love
Halen,
those.
Van Halen, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it, man.
I love the first 4 Def Leppard albums, man.
Yeah.
I love Hysteria.
I love Hysteria.
I
too.
love Hysteria.
If
I
you
love Hysteria.
you know what, I get it if people don't like
And
it.
I love Euphoria.
Oh,
Paper
Euphoria is
Sun.
amazing. We need to review that album, man.
I love
Fucking great.
I love 70s Aerosmith, 70s
Oh,
AC.
Aerosmith is my top 5 too, man.
I would throw in AC/DC also. Love
I love
AC.
the 90s Aerosmith. I love fucking Done with Mirrors.
I
I,
would
love
also
Pump.
do,
I love Permanent Vacation.
I would also
Yeah,
throw
yeah,
in Thin
yeah.
Lizzy. Thin
All
Lizzy,
good stuff, Mark.
favorite
All good stuff.
bands. I would throw in Nirvana.
But Mooger, Zeppelin 1, Communication Breakdown. That's metal as fuck. How
Oh,
many more times?
Fuck yeah. I mean, all of that
Versus
shit's
Safety.
really good. Of course I love Letland.
Look who the communication breakdown.
It's always the same. Having a nervous breakdown.
But you said you didn't like Led Zeppelin, though.
Yeah.
Alimony, paying your bill.
Zeppelin 2, dude.
Da, 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 da.
What about Zeppelin 2 with Living, Loving? She's just a
It's a
woman.
woman.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What about Venom?
Alimony,
Paying
paying
your
your bills.
bills. No, no,
Hey,
no,
Luger.
no, no,
Luger.
no.
How about Venom?
Oh, I don't like Venom.
They just never clicked for me.
It's all good.
Yeah, I don't like.
I mean, I loved the imagery. I loved it. I loved
It's
it.
all good. I love Venom. My favorite 80s metal band's Merciful Fate.
Ooh, there you
Ooh,
go, man. There
gross.
you go. I don't have a problem with the 80s Merciful Fate because it's so much better than King Diamond later. But in my opinion.
I'm just saying, you like In Through the Outdoor. I like In Through the Outdoor, but I don't like Hot Dog.
I love ABBA.
Uh,
I love Hot Dog.
Right.
All
I
right,
love
we
I love Within You Without You and Revolution 9 and
So anyways, guys.
let's get the fuck out of here, man.
No,
Should.
let me just say one thing to everybody. We're gonna pick and piddle over bullshit. That's fine, man. That's awesome. That's like having a good night at a bar and like shooting some pool. And we're gonna hug and we're gonna say we love each other at the end of the night because we all do. Life comes to an end, and at that end, we go somewhere else. Make it love. Make it love because love is all it is.
Well, I love you, Mark, and I love you, Mooger. Because you never know when it's gonna be the last time you say that to someone. So
You never know that. I love
I love
you,
you guys. I
Travis.
love you
I
guys.
love you. I love you.
I love you.
I love you
And I lo-
guys.
I
I
love
love you,
you
Mark.
also.
And we went all over the place on this episode. We
Yes,
went
we
from The
did.
Simpsons, we went from movies, we went everywhere, but we kept it rock and roll.
Yes, we did.
We are the fuck out of here. Later, the after show is over. Share, like, and subscribe. Don't be a bitch. We're out. Later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.